2 car lengths behind Josef Newgarden. This is the battle for second with just 9 laps to go. But Alexander Rossi checking out with a 6 car length advantage.
Alexander Rossi now sets up for turn number 3. He's got Newgarden behind. Pato O'Ward now has Scott Dixon on his rear wing. 1, 2, 3, and 4 into 4.
Alexander Rossi, the 2016 winner, has about a 5 car length lead out of 4. That's over Josef Newgarden. Another 5 car lengths back to O'Ward.
Newgarden with a strong run up to turn number 4, dragging O'Ward with it.
Boy, it simply doesn't get any better than these late race duels. It's still Rossi, Newgarden, O'Ward, Dixon. Kyle Kirkwood's moved up into the 5th spot.
Yeah, the top 5 are right there, all about 3 car lengths apart. Rossi, then Newgarden, Pato O'Ward. Looks like Dixon has a nice run. Exiting turn number 2, Kyle Kirkwood there as well.
Newgarden might be the hunter, but he's surrounded by arrows right now. He's got 1 he's trying to reel in, and Rossi, then the arrow McLaren of Pato O'Ward just behind him. 1, 2, and 3 out of turn number 3.
And here in the north end, it's under cloud cover. You don't really have any sunshine. That not hampering Alexander Rossi. 3 car length advantage over Newgarden.
7 laps to go. Rossi, Newgarden, O'Ward, Dixon, and Kirkwood still the top 5.
Newgarden with one heck of a run. Here comes Pato O'Ward. He's trying to take second. He'll follow Newgarden to turn 1. Rossi drop kick back to 3rd.
Last year in turn 3, that cost Pato O'Ward, but that was a monster move into turn number 1. He'll take over that second position, but Josef Newgarden 8 car lengths ahead of Pato O'Ward, and then it's the machine of Alexander Rossi.
Newgarden wasted no time getting high into turn number 3. He's followed by Pato O'Ward and Rossi. Rossi now has all kinds of action from Scott Dixon behind him.
Pato O'Ward wants something that Josef Newgarden has. That's a win here in Indianapolis. Newgarden by 10 car lengths.
Alex Below hit the button a little bit further back. He passed Kyle Kirkwood. He is now 5th as the leaders head to turn 1.
Yeah, maybe we can't count Pelot out, but Newgarden's advantage starting to shrink. Pato's got it down to 5 car lengths.
Yeah, just those 2 drivers right now. 3 car lengths. Josef Newgarden, Pato O'Ward, then Rossi, Scott Dixon, Alex Pelot, Scott McLaughlin, and Kyle Kirkwood drops back. But the battle ensues for the lead.
On a day that we talked about weather windows all day, the window for a win is now for these drivers. Josef Newgarden maintains a 2 car length advantage into turn number 4.
And it is shrinking with Pato O'Ward lurking out of 4. Pato O'Ward just about a car length behind.
At the start-finish line, 5 laps to go in the 108th Indianapolis 500-mile race.
5 laps to go, and car 5 brings them to their feet. Pato O'Ward leads them out of turn 1. He gets around Newgarden.
The grandstands and the fans in them are standing on their feet, cheering on the Mexican driver, Pato O'Ward. 5 car lengths over Josef Newgarden. Alexander Rossi there as well. And Alex Pelot makes his way to that 5th position.
Pato O'Ward now works his way into turn number 3. Newgarden 3 car lengths back. Same distance back into Alexander Rossi. 5 back into Scott Dixon.
No one is sitting here in turn 4 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Pato O'Ward exits 4, a 4 car length advantage.
Front 3 with some separation now. O'Ward, Newgarden, and Rossi into turn number 1.
Pato's not going to keep that lead for very long. Just 1 lap. Newgarden back to the top spot. He blitzes around Pato into 1.
And he shows his hand. 5 car length advantage over Pato O'Ward. It's Josef Newgarden, O'Ward, Rossi, Scott Dixon, Alex Pelot, your top 5 with just 4 laps to go in the 108th Indianapolis 500.
They said that Pato O'Ward might have had the best car, but Josef Newgarden said, what about for right now? Maybe I will. That Shell machine starts to pull it out just a little bit. 4 car length advantage.
Penske started on the pole. Josef Newgarden trying to give Penske a win. A 4 car length advantage out of 4 over O'Ward.
3 laps to go, and it's far from over. The 108th Indianapolis 500 into turn number 1.
Who has timed this right? Pato O'Ward doesn't have the timing into turn 1. He got close, but Newgarden holds him off with 3 to go.
Josef Newgarden so strong through turn number 2. Still 5 car lengths over Pato O'Ward. Rossi about 5 car lengths back as well. See Josef Newgarden. He'll take those left sides right underneath that white line. Nearly gets it into the grass.
Every single person in the north end of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on their feet watching Josef Newgarden extend now. 5 car length advantage over Pato O'Ward into turn number 4.
Through the short chute on the north end. He makes the left-hand turn. Turn 4. That's about a 6 car length advantage for Newgarden.
And it's all but a 3-car battle now. It's Newgarden, O'Ward, Rossi with 2 laps left in the race.
Pato O'Ward trying to build up that momentum for these final 5 miles. He's got about 3 car lengths to make up. Newgarden out of 1.
Josef Newgarden with flat-out speed, but here comes Pato O'Ward. He has a run out of turn number 2. He'll close it down to 2 car lengths. Josef Newgarden takes him down to the white line. They back battle for the lead at 3.
Which way's Pato Ward going to go as they're into turn number 3? Tucks right on the rear wing of Josef Newgarden. Newgarden doing everything he can. Coming to the white flag, holding up Pato Ward.
That is a couple of car lengths for Josef
Wow.
Newgarden. But here comes Pato Ward, about a car length behind.
And when they come off of turn number 4, the white flag will be in the hands of the starters, side by side into one.
They're side by side. Pato Award to the outside. He'll take the race lead. Award around Newgarden into turn 1.
And Pato Ward has a 3-car length advantage over Josef Newgarden.
Keep it,
Newgarden
keep
trying
it,
to be
keep
the
it,
6
keep
back-to-back
it.
winners, but not if Pato Ward has anything to say about it. He'll go extremely low down that back straightaway.
Pato Ward snaking around, trying to irritate that air. Newgarden to the outside. Newgarden side by
Look at
side.
him playing defense.
Out of the short shoot, Newgarden by 3 car lengths, leading out of turn 4. More
No
change.
way.
Josef Newgarden